Before success ever calls your name, pain speaks first. And it doesn't whisper. It breaks in without permission, sits heavy on your chest, and asks a question most people are afraid to answer. How badly do you want what you say you want? Because if success were easy, it wouldn't change you. If the road were smooth, it wouldn't prepare you. Pain is not the opposite of success. Pain is the entrance. This message matters because so many people are standing in the middle of their struggle, believing the lie that something has gone wrong, that the delay means denial, that the hurt means failure. This is for the person who feels tired but keeps going, for the one who wonders why they have to endure so much while others seem to glide ahead. This is for anyone who has ever felt forgotten by the future they're chasing. Pain usually arrives quietly at first, a small disappointment, a door that doesn't open, a plan that falls apart. You tell yourself it's fine, that you'll adjust, but then it keeps coming, one setback after another, effort without applause, sacrifice without reward, and slowly something inside you begins to ache, not just your circumstances, but your belief. You start questioning yourself in the dark. You replay conversations. You wonder if you waited too long, dreamed too big, or aimed too high. This is where most people stop, not because they can't continue, but because pain convinces them they shouldn't. What pain teaches you first is patience, not the passive kind, but the painful kind, the kind where you do the right thing every day without seeing results, where you show up even when motivation is gone, where time stretches and tests you, forcing you to sit with uncertainty. Patience is forged when quitting would feel easier, but staying feels necessary. Success demands this lesson early, because without patience, you would waste what you eventually receive. Pain also strips you of illusions. It removes the fantasy version of success you once had, the version where everything works out perfectly, where effort guarantees reward, where talent alone is enough. Pain teaches you that growth is not fair, that progress is not linear, and that resilience matters more than speed. It humbles you. And humility is dangerous, in a good way, because once you stop feeling entitled to outcomes, you become focused on effort, and effort, repeated over time, is unstoppable. There's a moment pain brings that feels especially cruel, the moment you realize no one is coming to save you. Friends don't fully understand, the world doesn't pause for your struggles, applause is silent. That loneliness can crush you if you let it, or it can introduce you to the strongest relationship you'll ever build, the one with yourself. Pain teaches you self-reliance. It teaches you to stand without validation, to move without permission, to believe without evidence. That belief becomes your backbone. Pain also sharpens your awareness. You start noticing what truly matters. You become selective with your energy. You stop chasing approval and start chasing alignment. You learn the cost of distraction. Pain makes you honest. Honest about your habits, honest about your weaknesses, honest about the discipline you've been avoiding. And in that honesty, you find power, because you can't fix what you refuse to face. Then comes the deepest lesson pain offers: empathy, the kind you can't fake. When you've been through it, you see people differently. You listen deeper. You understand silence. Success without pain creates arrogance. Success after pain creates leadership. It allows you to lift others because you remember what it felt like to be on the floor, wondering if you could get back up. At some point, something shifts, not outside of you, but within. You realize pain hasn't been trying to stop you, it's been trying to shape you. Every delay was building endurance, every failure was building skill, every tear was building clarity. You weren't being punished, you were being prepared. Prepared to handle pressure, prepared to stay grounded, prepared to keep going when things get heavy again, because they will. This realization hits quietly, but it changes everything. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What is this teaching me?" And in that question, pain loses its power to break you. It becomes fuel. It becomes a signal that you're on a path worth walking. Because easy paths don't demand growth. Hard ones do. When success finally comes, and it will in its own time, it won't feel like luck. It will feel earned. You'll carry yourself differently, speak differently, move differently, not because you're better than others, but because you've been tested. You'll know how to lose and still stand, how to fall and still rise, how to succeed without losing yourself. So if you're in pain right now, don't rush through it, don't numb it, don't run from it. Listen to it, learn from it, let it shape you without hardening you, because the pain you survive today becomes the strength you stand on tomorrow. Success doesn't come to those who avoid pain. It comes to those who let pain teach them, refine them, and prepare them. And one day, when you look back, you won't wish it had been easier. You'll realize it had to be exactly this hard so you could become exactly this strong.